So we're gonna be reacting to this the first day of school is ridiculous type crap. I don't know how accurate this is. Mind you, I watched one of these before. It was looking straight dog ass. How did I tell you straight ass? When I tell you it was ass, I'm telling you, it was bad, bro.
Well, it's already August. It's no secret.
It's already August, bro.
That the year's been flying by quicker than a fighter jet. Fall is rapidly approaching.
For real though, chat. I'm sorry I've been stopping the video so much, but why is the year already basically over, bro? Why is it over?
Meaning that football season is back. Halloween and Thanksgiving are right around the corner. Hoodies
in the chat though. I like that.
Spice will soon be remixed more times than that beatbox song. By far the most daunting and deplorable thing. But school starting back up. It's only a few weeks until I'm subjected to the same torment myself. Summer vacation is over, and soon students all over the world
have to be in school.
Than Flat Stanley. So today, we'll be discussing the various ideals and complications that come.
He's not supposed to show his face in this crap.
Comment down below the worst part about going.
Get the frick out of here.
Or the first day of school.
Chat, who's that?
Subscribe if you're new. First, we gotta talk about waking up. Now, if you watch this video, then you already know about how arduous it is to try and sleep the night before the first
That's
day.
so true.
Spending the entire
W followed by Nunez. Oh my day.
Chat, another freaking follow. Oh my days. Chat, what's a good song? Chat, don't you follow chat? Nunez, J28 go.
summer, staying up later than a fucking owl.
On bro, though. I don't know why he be like that.
Act like a derailed train. It's few things in life that hurt as badly as setting that alarm.
It's getting a little bit better. All right, better.
My body decides
If it's getting a little better, that's good. That's good.
it wants to start fighting sleep like Iron Fist or something.
I know.
My alarm goes off, my body shuts down like an old Dell computer, bro. It deadass feels like my body's
Wait, why is he being so real though? Why don't I? Why can't I just sleep?
holding me. And I don't know about y'all, but when it's actually time for me to get up on the first day, I just stare at my wall for like 5 minutes. Like,
low key, the first day of school is never the hardest day to go to sleep. Go to sleep and wake up. I feel like
I'm under a trance. Something that has been deemed as the great stare. This is when niggas build up the mental, physical, and social energy to be able to do this Monday through Friday for the next 9 months. And I don't know what type
How do they know, bro? How do they know what be happening?
Apple user when I say that iPhone alarms could deadass wake sleep.
I got to lottery school?
Whoever invented that vexatious alarm must have been working.
Wait, lottery school? What's that? Did you even make it to the 6th grade? Bro, I made it to the 6th grade. What are you talking about? I was in 6th grade 2 years ago.
Time to make sure they created the most ear-splitting sound of all time. But anyway, as much as I hated being jolted awake by my alarm, my parents used to implement the most dismaying method of waking me up in the morning for school.
What is Drake?
Me out to my fucking door like a damn firefighter and turn on my lights, blinding me like I'm using YouTube on light mode. I deadass have.
Chad, why is that so real? Let me give you tips for 6th grade, Looney, because that's the grade you going to. I'm going to 8th. Give me tips for 8th.
PTSD from this shit, bro. The amount of times I would be in the deepest sleep just to have it disrupted by my mom using the lights as a stun grenade was preposterous, bro. Every time
I know this.
The Lord that called me to the afterlife. So on one hand, the alarm takes my hearing, and on the other hand, my mom takes my vision. It's deadass pick your poison at that point, bro. And I'm pretty sure we've all continued sleeping after our parents come to wake us up, and then when you hear them spinning the block, you launch out of your bed and get ready quicker than SpongeBob.
Wait, for real?
Preparing for the first day. There were a few things in life that would make my skin crawl like the Amazing Spider-Man, and those back-to-school
let it play before I crash out. Alright, Cheddar
commercials are one of them. Seeing them trying to portray back-to-school shopping as this happy-go-lucky, pinky-dicky do
for real?
It's beyond quixotic, bro.
Chad, this is insane.
The aggravating and tedious part about preparing to go back to school is shopping for clothes. Back before I knew what adequate clothing looked like, I had to go shopping for clothes with my mom. And to make it worse, I was subjected to having to wear uniform to match with all these other nefarious individuals like some type of
for real though, I have to wear uniform.
Try on wear khakis and polo shirts. My mama had me trying on more pairs of pants than the Abercrombie and Fitch model, bro. And it was always so embarrassing when your parents would try to adjust your pants in public and the embarrassment would submerge you like some fucking quicksand. Trying on
bro.
This was pretty much a workout, bro. My calories were getting burned quicker than coal in a locomotive. And I would go through all that sorrow.
What is guy even? Chad, what is he even yapping about?
With 2 pairs of pants. That's why I would always try and hide in that clothing rack for his own.
Let's hear.
One who would lay that fire-ass outfit on the bed next to them before the first day of school. That shit was a yearly tradition for me, bro. And then we had to go shopping for actual school supplies. Bro, our school would always send this catalog of supplies longer than fucking Santa's list, bro. They made us buy all these notebooks, highlights.
Trying to be so serious? I do not got a school list, bro. I do not got a school supply list. I just buy like a notebook and that's it.
Just for them to be used less than Lizzo's treadmill. And it was something different about
that's why I stopped buying crap.
Crayons, bro. If you had that luxurious item in your possession, then you were pretty much the most clouded nigga in school. I remember always begging my mom for a to keep it because
they not lying though. They're not lying.
Of notebooks and folders in my backpack. So niggas was walking around the school looking like fake ass lawyers. I also was a fiend for mechanical pencils, especially the ones with those erasers longer than
yes, bro. Yeah, for real though.
Because everybody was booking appointment time. Now we gotta talk about
good, bro. That's great. Right now we are reacting to this video. You know, the first day of school is ridiculous, and we got more stuff planned.
Those cringy photos before school. I don't think I've been more embarrassed in my entire life until I was forced into taking these disconcerting ass photos, bro. Plus the angles in which my parents
For real, though.
like a goofy
Like,
guy.
why?
Now I gotta put on this fake ass smile like Grunkle Stan. I just be standing there looking like Klay Thompson, bro. It's already bad enough that I'm getting sent away to an academic penitentiary.
How does he know all this?
Mugshot taken in front of the door too, and ultimately sealing my fate. And if that wasn't bad enough, my parents be sharing this gooberish ass photo with other family members and friends. Now I'm on the front page of my mom's
On,
Facebook
bro. Like, why?
My
Why, bro?
parents
Why?
to publicly humiliate.
Why do they have to do
Or
this?
end up being late to school because my parents want to cosplay Austin Powers. My whole documentary. Like, you can make an entire scrapbook out of my first day pictures alone, bro. And am I the only one who had those people who would take pictures in the hallway on the first day? But speaking of hallways, now we gotta talk about getting lost in the hallway. Bro, I'd be lying if I told y'all that me and my niggas wasn't in the hallway
Chat, first day of school, I'm definitely getting lost. I don't got no schedule. I don't got no type of map.
like the mystery gang going through all those rooms, bro. We would end up roaming around the hallway longer than actually being in the classroom. The hallway turns into a fucking maze on the first day, bro.
Nah, I'm not in the class.
I'm pretty sure everybody and their mama is walking to the wrong classroom at least once in their life. It doesn't help if the entire hallway looks like the Krusty Krab when the anchovies pulled up. Now I gotta try.
Bro, and it takes like 10 minutes to get through the hallway.
Most of these motherfuckers decide they want to cosplay senior citizen to take one step a minute. Everybody always used to put their schedule as their lock screen too, knowing damn well that shit didn't help. There was always that one teacher
That Loki does help. That Loki does help.
Find out where they were going. But when you ask these niggas for help, they give you more directions than the GPS.
Exactly, bro.
It's helpful than
just take me to the
Not
place.
to mention they be talking at 50 words a second, so in reality they barely end up helping me. So you're gonna go left, then take another left, go right, take the limo downstairs, go past the bathroom, go up in the attic, and you'll be at room 213. This shit ends up sauteing.
Chat, well, good. I would understand
2
that.
hours later, when I would find my class, I got the entire classroom staring at me like I'm an alien or something. There's nothing like everybody's eyes beaming a laser or something, bro. Even when I'm on time to class on my first day, niggas always make everything uncomfortable and stare at me as I walk to my seat.
Bro.
I don't know about y'all, but I deadass be praying that I got classes with the homies, bro. There ain't nothing worse than having a class.
Bro, if I don't have a class with a single homeboy, I'm cooked.
Not being able to find your locker. And even when I did find it, it took me hella long to open it. I remember
Exactly.
in middle
Actually, I
school,
don't even use my locker. I don't even use my
I was
locker.
studying that motherfucking lock, bro. I was dead.
Wait, tell me I was actually studying my locker in 5th grade for like an hour every day. It barely hyped. I mean, it barely helped because I didn't even use my freaking locker.
Working that shit like a Rubik's Cube. Now we gotta talk about all the BS that the teachers be on the first day.
Exactly.
Firstly,
Wait.
how the hell do we have to introduce ourselves to the entire class? They
Exactly,
be
like, bro.
Facts about ourselves.
Let me keep my
Like,
stuff to
what
myself.
your favorite Chipotle order is, bro. And it's so awkward because literally nobody cares about what
How do I tell you school lunch sucks ass, bro? It's the worst thing ever. How do I tell you?
we have to say about ourselves. The entire class is silent and everybody's minding their own business. But now we gotta have a fucking post-game interview and shit, bro.
Exactly.
On top of that, they be making us stand up so everybody can get a clear view. And as an introvert, this is some of the most aimless and absurd.
Bro, like, I don't want to do that. I just want to sit
Especially in
down,
high
bro.
school. Like, we're too grown for this shit, bro. We're never gonna talk to these niggas ever again. And then the teacher tries to act like they're so invested in our personal lives and shit. But what's even worse than
For real, bro, like, let me just freaking sit down. It's already bad enough that I'm in school. Now I gotta freaking present myself to the people that been with me for the past 1,000 years? Come on.
now those dumbass assignments where we gotta name 5 things we did over the summer. My nigga, how about you mind your business? My teachers were dead ass nosy than Edie, bro. And then they usually have us read aloud our answers. The first day is also probably one of the most irrelevant and mundane days in academic.
I mean, so for real, this is so real.
30 minutes of class giving
Yeah. Yeah.
their fucking origin story and how they came to be. They've always got a PowerPoint with all these cliche ass photos of them outside of school when they're not harassing students.
I'm like, I don't want to see you and your freaking children, bro. I'm sorry to say it, but I don't. You gonna keep talking or let it play, art?
This is some of the most boring shit I've ever sat through. Like, is me knowing that your dog's name is Pumpernickel gonna help me pass this fucking class? They do a better job explaining themselves than they do teaching me about any subject, bro. And don't
Who is this?
all nice and cordial because them niggas are more Two-Faced than Harvey Dent. They be talking about we're gonna have lots of fun this school year. Man, somebody get Morning here because that shit was the biggest lie, bro. And don't even get me started on those dumbass syllabus that we have to get signed. This is the school equivalent of the terms and conditions. And then half the time I would forget to bring it to school the next day. And I swear, every year I always had a math teacher who would say we were already behind on schedule. My nigga,
Bro,
behind on it.
this is so real though.
It's probably the slowest damn.
School lunch, milk, 4-year-old potato salad, and a side of jelly. Not even, bro. I get some cheese that's been sitting out for about 1.5 years. Jesus, bro, it'd be the worst. Like, sometimes I be having cheese in my freaking lunch, bro. How do I tell you? It's been sitting for at least 1 year. At least, mind you, at least.
On the entire calendar, bro. But then the teacher still got the nerve to give niggas homework on the first day. They always swear that whatever.
Look, I never got homework on the first day of school. I never got homework on the first day of school.
Off as much. But that didn't stop me from treating my homework like bullets in the Matrix and avoid that shit as much as possible. They also make sure to tell us each of their 15,397 rules that we're supposed to follow. No phones, no food, no mercy, etc., etc. And I don't know about
I still be using my phone. I don't even use my phone like that much, but I be eating in class.
but when school start back up, it would still be hotter than the one chip challenge. Meaning that a lot of these niggas will come to school on the first day smelling like sorrow and blue cheese. If you pull up to class in the
How do I tell you? Chat. I don't even know what the smell was, but I generally almost threw up mid-class. There's this one dude, bro. I dead serious. He went to go stretch like this. How do I tell you I almost died, bro? I almost freaking died, bro. Like, it stinks like ass.
They smell like Pepe Le Pew. Just go ahead and drop out, bro. But I think that's gonna wrap everything up for this video, man.
Yo, what about the lunch?
The worst part about going back to school, the worst part about the first day of school, you know what I'm saying?
No, I haven't started school.
Comment down below something. Let me know what else y'all want to see from me in the future, you know what I'm saying? Comment that down.
I guess that's the end of the video, but I really thought he was gonna talk about the dog ass school lunch we be getting.
Baby,